Welcome back to Big D and Charlie, man. Um, like I said, man, I appreciate everybody who been commenting, subscribing, who been following our journey, um, listening to our story and whatnot. Name of this episode is called Losses, and this is gonna be on a whole nother different beaten path. You know what I mean? And I feel like this story probably can give y'all some type of insight, especially the younger cats and the ones that like teetering that line, making the wrong choice of the decision. Because when you go to prison, you think that the only thing that you lose is your freedom, but you don't think about the other thing that you actually could lose while you were in there. And especially when time they getting out people now.
Facts, boy. Facts.
And see, when you in there and you start losing people who you care about and you love them, and you can't say goodbye to them, the conversation that you couldn't have with them end up hunting you because of the choice and decision that you made when you had an opportunity to have those conversations with them. So with that said, bro, I'm gonna let him tell you his story of the losses that he took while he was inside incarcerated in prison. I'm not saying that I'm taking a step back. I'm not, because I was fortunate enough not to lose anybody, man. But he wasn't. And my heart goes out to my brother, man. You know what I mean? So he hurt, I hurt. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let him take the lead on this one. I'm out the way. You won't hear nothing from me, but just to close everything out. Go ahead, homie.
This would probably be I don't know, a short episode, but this not only to my younger generation, but this is just to all our viewers or whatever. Now it's not about, I don't know, surviving. It's about, your loss. Your loss in confinement. Add it up. I don't even know what it equal to. But with that being said, just to take you on a journey, anything that I ever been through, whether it was wrong or right, um, the lady that literally raised me was my grandma because I lost my mom at an early age, but she always was there for me. Wrong, like I say, wrong or right, she got me out of it. She was there. Um, and as we entered into the system, like I said, she was there for me. She was, sending me funds or whatever. But when she transitioned while I was in confinement, that that one down. As we say, the pill. Can you swallow the pill? So, so I man up. I said, yeah, I can swallow it. But when I was not allowed to, you know, pay my respect to my grandmother because of, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Just because where I was housed at a level 5 prison, or just because I was charged with, I was like, denied, declined. So I had to like, relive all of that through family, through phone calls and all that. Someone not only is your, family member, your grandma, your mom, or whatever, someone was your best friend. That that take a toll on you when you in confinement. But you also have to, like, how do you swallow that pill? How do you look and say, okay, now I'm back on this side. Now I got to do the time. How do you do it? But to him, and I thank him for it. And I'm jumping over. It was more of people praying for you, putting people in your life through the struggle. Yeah, that was very. I don't know if I should use the word of vulnerable, but that was the changing point of my life, trying to get it right, trying to fix it. Because at the end of the day, I know that's what she wanted from, speaking to family. She always told them, boy, don't leave him. Whatever you do, don't leave him. And like I said, I probably won't be here long, but it was some on my chest. No, to my viewers and subscribers and likes. When you get into a lifestyle that will halt your freedom, also remember it will hurt people that love you, man. You're not only hurting yourself, man. You're hurting people that love you and care about you. Yeah, we got this lingo. We got all this, man, stand on business and all that. But my motto is, if it don't smell or look right, get out of there, man. Because, boy, they sending you away from him. Boy, they gonna send you away. Get out of that. Oh, man, they did this because I was the color of my skin. No, sir. No, sir. Get out of that. Don't put yourself in that situation to even think that. And that's what me and Big D had in life now. And we grew up on that, or we know that because the color of your skin. No, no, sir. If it don't look right, if it going south, south mean bad over here. And I'm on the south side. But if it going south, hey man, boy, get out of there.
I'm gonna say that. Don't even get in there. The second thing is I'm gonna follow up on that before I get into the last little bit of monologue on this. Is if you know the problem and you say that's the issue, don't allow yourself to be a victim to it. If you say that they getting black people, because I seen it, I ain't never seen no only white cats I ever seen locked up uh, career criminal, pedophiles, or killers. The only white boys I've been locked up with. I had never seen no white boy in there on their first time on a drug charge. But that don't make an excuse for you to be able to point the finger at the system that is built against you and start saying that's the reason why you in prison when you made the conscious choice to bitch yourself down. But moving past that, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. This is what he's basically trying to push, and we trying to preach to you. The losses are greater than just your freedom.
Wow.
You lose time with your people that you love.
You can't get it back.
Can't get it back. If you got a child, you got to watch your child grow up outside of you. Maybe calling another man daddy or another woman mother. Not fully getting the understanding of what unconditional love is coming from a parent And then if you don't have any kids and you are in there and you have parents out there, grandparents, older people who care for you, people who your biological fathers, mothers and fathers, the people who nurture you, who took care of you, and you lose them inside of that prison. You know it feel helpless out here, and you feel super worthless in there. Cause then you start questioning yourself. If I had have been there, I could have did something to prevent it. Although everybody got to face that. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody left. There ain't nobody got out of life alive. Everybody done died. Ain't nobody got out of life alive. You're not gonna make it out alive. All of us got an expiration date. But to lose people that you love without getting the opportunity to have one more conversation. When I got out of prison, my grandma was actually had Alzheimer's. She was still on this earth, and is and when she passed away not too long ago, I know it was conversation that was left on the table that I wish I still could have with my grandmother. It's wisdom that I feel like she could have bestowed upon me to this day. But I'm gonna say that to my brother though. She was here long enough with you, dog, to give you everything you need to survive, to move and strive through this life. You just got to lean on those conversations y'all did have while she was still on this earth. I know how hard it is to lose somebody that you love in prison. I can imagine that. You know what I mean? And I hated that for you, bro. I promise you I did, man. You know what I mean? And I sympathize with you, man. Because I know all the L's you don't took in your life prior to you going to prison that warped your mindset and thought process. That's why I always been there for my homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be there for him and my brother. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
But
let you. I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in.
yeah, we're gonna end this up. But here's the thing, man. Before you make that bad choice decision, man, that 5 second of your time that you have in between that pulling that gun, screwing that trigger, or kicking in that dope and pulling that lick, or go buying that dope to sell that rock, sell that dope. Whatever you got going on, homie, think about it. Think about not just yourself, but the people that you want to leave behind. Because when you think you trying to make a way, you're gonna create an issue. Because when you're in the penitentiary, man, you are no longer an asset, you are a burden. Wow. Even if they don't even say you are a burden. You know what I mean? You try to help pay some bills and become a bill.
Bam.
Think about it, man. Make the right choice. Make the right decision. You ain't got to do it that way. Cause trust me, everything that I ever wanted out of life, I got going to a 9 to 5, bro. Getting up, going to work. Getting up, going to work. Sometimes it feel like it's strenuous. It get on my nerve. Yes. Do I want to do it every day? No. But at the end of the day, food, clothing, and shelter, the necessities of life, it provided me. Because no matter how much money you got, that's the only thing that matters. Because you can live without everything else besides clothes, without food and shelter.
I'm gonna let you close on a different note. On a maturity note, and I go back to where we were to be independent for yourself on a grown-up perspective. That's where I'm at. It don't matter. Yes, solo, dolo, whatever. But back then in the trenches, at a young age, you didn't look at it like that. You wasn't mature. Your mind haven't, you know, expand to that knowledge. And that's understandable. But back to my subscribers, my likes and my viewers, when you lose someone in confinement that's really close to you, man, that is literally your backbone, how do you get through that? How? So what I did is I just prayed, and I started praying hard. And look at me now. God seen me through it. Sometimes I think, and I hate to say it, that he sent my best friend with me just to get me through it. Because in some situation, had it not been for him, how would I made it through? Because I always say you were more than thinker. I couldn't think, but I had a one-track mind. But yeah, I'm gonna get off right here. I'm gonna let him close. But to my viewers, subscribers, and likes, please.
Hey man, y'all be blessed, man. I appreciate everybody who been tuning in, man. I appreciate that, man. And everybody who gave this a listen, man, and seen this whole video through, man. And if you have somebody that you know is teetering that line, man, see if you can get them to sit down in front of this for about 15, 16 minutes, man, of their time of their life, man, to listen to this, man. Because it's a bigger picture than what they think it is. And a lot of times we think in a narrow mindset and through our narrow lenses and the clouded lenses, we don't see the bigger picture. We don't see the hindsight or the what can be. You know what I mean?
I got one for you.
Living in present.
Don't just be bigger than the situation. Don't just be bigger than a person. But sometimes you have to just say, I'm gonna thank for you and me, and walk away.
But yeah, so till next time, man. Big D and Charlie, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody tuning in to it. Next time we probably gonna have some stories, man. We're gonna drop some stories, man. Cause I know y'all want to hear some stories, man. We got stories. We got plenty of them. This man here's a book. Yeah, you got them all stored up. Hey man, till next time, man. Big D and Charlie boy, man.
Subscribe, like, all the love, however you can do it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, share, and hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe is free. Free of charge. Not one Japanese yen, not one dry bean, not nothing gonna come about your pocket, man. Only thing you're doing to help build the algorithm and channel where we can get this message to a broader audience.
That's right.
And the more people that hear it, the more opportunity that we have to save people, get people to make the right choice and decision, man. Until the next time, man.
Southside.